Hello to the great people of New York State and New York City. This is your future governor, Mr. DeAngelis, running in the year 2026. I would like to say a big hello to the great people of New York City and New York State. This is going to be my first live of many, so I just want to wait until the room fills up a little bit. I'd like to say hello to everybody in New York State and New York City, so don't be shy. Leave a comment, and I'll wait for the room to fill up. So here we go. So hello again to the great people of New York State, New York City. This is Mr. DeAngelis of New York State. I like to say a big hello. So if anybody's out there in YouTube land or in the state of New York or New York City, leave a comment. And here we go. Here's the first live of many, like I said before. So welcome to the YouTube channel. And don't forget, you got to come back because we got a lot of things to talk about here in New York State. So let's get a few things out of the way right away. Like I said before, I'm new to the YouTube live, but I've been on YouTube for quite a while now, a little over a year. So, like I said before, I am running for the governor spot in New York State in the year 2026. So, we have to, don't forget, we have to make New York State great and make it safe again, but also we have to change everything about New York State. New York State has to change forever in the year 2026 because let me tell you why. Governor Kathy Hochul of the Democratic Party in New York State is running our great state and city into the gutter, into the sewers of New York City. We have to change it, so don't forget. So if anybody's out there on YouTube, start leaving a comment or say something that you want to say. But for tonight at 12:23 a.m. at night, I have something to say about New York State. New York State has a massive illegal immigration problem. Also, New York State is attacking our great Second Amendment. So, like I said before, I am not a career politician. I am a YouTube influencer. Like I said before, I am new to YouTube Live. This is my first live on YouTube. But I know the great people of New York State and New York City better than almost any other politician or any other person that works for the Democratic Party. So like I said before, Lee Zeldin ran for governor and failed miserably in the great state of New York. The opposite compared to me, Lee Zeldin, he ran, he said losing is not an option. So unfortunately, he lost, and Governor Kathy Hochul will remain the governor if somebody does not step up to run for governor. So like I said before, New York State will become not only a constitutional carry state, but it will become a Republican state. So like I said before, New York State is attacking our Second Amendment rights. Also, You have no freedom in New York State, because I see a lot of different states, from our neighbors down south in Pennsylvania to the west, in the Midwest actually, in Missouri, and the south, Texas and Florida. Other states, unlike New York State, you're allowed to carry, you're allowed to live your best life. So New York State and New York City will change on election day in the year 2026, because this illegal immigration problem is everyone's problem, not just your problem, my problem. And also, New York State used to be the Empire State, used to be the greatest state in the Union. From where I could see, New York State is going to the dumps. So what is my point of this live tonight? The point of this live is, if everyone was to stand up at the same time and fight back against the powers that be, which is the Democratic Party, the Democratic machine, also the media, it would be different forever. So don't forget, like I said before, New York State will be great again. New York State will be wealthy again. And New York State will be safe again. And also, if anybody is out there on YouTube, I would love to know, do you approve of the job that Governor Cathy of the Swamp, Hochul, is doing for New York State? Also, the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, swagger man with no plan. I would love to know if anybody loves what they are doing to our great city and state. Let me know in the comments section, because I am live right now. So if you want, leave a comment. I'll wait for everybody to get in the room. Right now we got roughly 2 people, but let's try to get that up a little bit. So I'll wait for somebody to get out there, leave a comment. Again, this is your future governor, Mr. DeAngelis, running for governor in the year 2026. So let's get this conversation going. Let's do it. Right now, there's 2 people in the live. In the live tonight, I would like to see about 150 to 500 people in the live. So if anybody's up there in YouTube land, if anybody's up right now at this time of the hour, don't be afraid to join the live. Because on this channel, on my YouTube channel specifically, we talk about everything. The Second Amendment, illegal immigration. We talk about everything here on this channel. So don't forget, America, and especially New York State, you are allowed to have the freedom of speech, the Second Amendment. So in New York State, it would be different, so different. So don't forget, if anybody's out there, leave a comment. I'm waiting for the room to fill up. So like I said before, New York State will be great again. And I would like to see if anybody's out there on YouTube land. So let's change the conversation for a little bit. Does anybody know who this man is? The man right here. President Donald J. Trump. If anybody knows who this man is, let me know in the comments. But I'll tell you anyways. This man is the greatest president in American history. And let me tell you why. Under President Donald J. Trump, there was only $1.87 gas. And there was no wars in Ukraine, Russia. And also, President Donald J. Trump took on the swamp, took on the Democratic Party. So don't forget, President Donald J. Trump will make America great, and that's in the year 2024. And in the year 2026, I, Mr. DeAngelis, along with we, the great people of New York State and New York City, will make New York great again. Also, don't forget, New York State will be safe again. And I like to speak about President Donald J. Trump. One day it would be nice if President Donald J. Trump could do a rally in New York State. Supposedly he's going to be doing a rally very soon. So don't forget, President Donald J. Trump will come back to New York State bigger and better than ever before, because when he gets elected and when I get elected in the year 2026 with the help of the great people of New York State and New York City, everything will go back to how it should be. Everyone will be safe again. And also, President Donald J. Trump, it is a disgrace what they are doing to him in New York City and New York State, because let me tell you something. He is the first president to ever be arrested or ever be charged with any phony, fake crime. So let me tell you something. To the great people of New York City and New York State, President Donald J. Trump will go down as the best and the greatest president in American history, besides President Reagan in the 1980s. So, if anybody's out there in the comments, drop a comment, leave a line, and let's get this conversation going, because President Donald J. Trump will save America again. And also, don't forget, MAGA for life. And also, we will make America great again, also make New York State great again, and New York City. So, I'm speaking directly to the great people of New York State and New York City, but specifically New York City. Hey, listen, the great people of Staten Island, are you happy with illegal immigration? Well, then you have to stop voting Democrat. If you want the true change, you have to vote Republican. So don't forget, from New York City to New York State, upstate, downstate, and all 66 counties of the state of New York, you have to vote Republican and not Rhino. So don't forget, if you're a Republican that's a Rhino, please change your political party. Change your party as soon as possible, because in the Republican Party, we do not want Rhinos. If you're a Rhino, switch your party. So don't forget. Again, this is my first live. There'll be many, many more. But again, I would like to say, God bless America, and God bless New York State and New York City. So, until the next live, God bless America. And don't forget, vote for President Donald J. Trump in the year 2024, and vote for Mr. DeAngelis in the great state of New York in the year 2026. And we will defeat the Democratic Party. I would like to know, how does a Democratic Party or one party gain so much control in one state? How is that possible? And also, almost 500 or so thousand people left the great state of New York. You know why that is? Because of Governor Kathy Hochul of the Swamp. She represents what everything is wrong about. She represents what everything is wrong about the great state of New York, because in the great state of New York, we love the great Second Amendment right. And also, on my first day in office, don't forget, I will shut down the northern border. Also, I will make New York City and New York State safe again. And I look forward to debating Governor Kathy Hochul on the debate stage very soon. Also, we do not need a politician in that office. We need a true New Yorker. And Governor Kathy Hochul is not a true New Yorker. She is only from Buffalo, New York. We need somebody that's from downstate, upstate, and all around the state, because she does not understand the great people of New York City, because she is not a true New Yorker. And also, ex-governor, creepy Andrew Cuomo, was also one of the worst governors of all time in New York State. He totally destroyed New York State. So, like I said before, between ex-Governor Cuomo of the Swamp and now his lieutenant governor, which is the governor, Kathy Hochul. The creepy doll in the attic will be defeated in the year 2026. And don't forget, on the next live, we're going to have a great video, but this is the first of many videos. So, again, God bless America, and have a great night. And don't forget to vote in the year 2026. So, have a great night to the great people of New York State. God bless America, and take care for now. Until the next video, stay tuned.